Salve, salve, belezinha? Bem-vindo ao meu canal, esse é o canal do Márcio. Você que já é inscrito, muito obrigado pelo apoio. Você que está chegando agora, seja bem-vindo ao meu canal, belezinha? Curtindo o conteúdo, não se esqueça sempre de deixar o seu like, o seu comentário e a sua inscrição, que é muito importante para o canal. E eu agradeço demais, obviamente, a fortalecida de vocês. A gente vai dar continuidade à gameplay do Alan Wake 2. Estamos jogando a campanha deste game, que está incrível, super recomendo o Alan Wake 2. Mas se você perdeu os vídeos anteriores, os episódios anteriores que fazem você entender a campanha do game, está disponível através da playlist Alan Wake, que tem também o primeiro game remasterizado zerado, e tem também aí o início da campanha do Alan Wake 2 que vocês podem conferir lá, beleza? Bora dar continuidade a Alan Wake 2, galera. Fazer aqui. Procure Alice e vá ao apartamento no Parliament Tower. Sempre vou dar uma explorada nos cenários, nos ambientes, galera, para recolher recursos, né? Não entendo inglês, não faço ideia do que está escrito aqui. Agora eu não lembro se eu vim daqui. Eu acho que é pra lá mesmo. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Deixa eu ver. Não.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
The station had changed. I was closer now. tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Beleza, eu tenho que ir para o prédio ali.
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
Eles ouviam, eu tô escutando o telefone tocar.
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story? Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Escolher fotos. Tá.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's video camera. No memory card inside. Alice's memory card.
Tá, achamos o cartão de memória. Acredito que agora a gente use aqui na máquina.
When I was younger, photography Photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions.
Isso eu já vi, beleza. Alice Waker.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Ok.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Ok. Aceita. Vamos na aceita.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon. Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Caralho, olha o tanto.
Sure. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people.
He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
Nah.
Tá, caraca, tem bastante coisinha aqui, hein?
Last time, it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true.
No. The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. Turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their...
Tá, temos que dirigir até Watery. Deixa eu ver aqui no mapa. Watery. Eu sou aqui. Não faço ideia onde possa estar Watery. Aprimoramento de arma. Aumente 50% o tamanho do carregador. Isso aqui é interessante. Não está disponível? Não acredito nisso.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
A partir de agora você pode alterar entre a história de Alan e a saga pelo balde na sala de descanso do faxineiro. Fique à vontade para jogar a ordem, que quiser. Eu quero continuar a campanha, cara. A campanha principal, obviamente.
I feel bad for these guys.
Será que tem mais alguma coisa que a gente possa fuçar aqui no...
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. When this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Eu acredito que a gente vai ter que dar um rolê.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express!
Será que eu tenho que dirigir o carro? Deixa eu fazer essa missão. Walter.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Moça Return Trees, moça local. E aí galerinha, curtindo a gameplay do Alan Wake 2? Obrigado pela audiência. Deixa o like, se inscreva, compartilhe o canal com os amigos. Deixa eu ver se essa senhora tem alguma coisa a nos dizer. Eu acho que não. Uma pegada meia Silent Hill, né?
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone. For Watery!
Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
Será que eu tenho liberdade pra entrar aqui dentro? Tenho. Se trocar ideia com esse maluco ali.
Okay then. Catchy. Excuse me. Do you? Hush! Artie's in the middle of a show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed. You were a handsome deer.
Tem que esses selos, hein, mano? O som é da hora. Olha, é o faxineiro.
Vaikka kasvot piiloutuu veriverhontoon, on yötön yö. Se sielun syö. On yötön yö. Se sinut syö. Kuin painajainen hän luoksesi saapuu. Hänet verhot tuon varjojen kaapuun. Monta tarinaa hänestä kerrotaan. Häntä pakoon et pääse sä milloinkaan. Hän peilistä.
To escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
Será que era pra mim ter feito isso mesmo, cara?
I had seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it. The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
Não, aqui a gente já passou por tudo isso aqui, cara.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we just created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
Nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury. And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say. Chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers. It was all too much, I had to get away. mundane before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage, away from the city, a romantic getaway.
Que doideira.
I didn't see that
Também
coming.
concordo, me surpreendeu. E aí, galerinha, curtindo a gameplay do Alan Wake 2? Deixa o seu like, o seu comentário, a sua inscrição, que é muito importante pro canal, beleza? Apresente-se no musical de novo.
A vision.
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Deveria ter sido o GOT do ano. Não lembro quem ganhou, mas pra mim já deveria ter sido o Alan Wake 2. Que direção de arte bacana.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
Champion of light, herald of darkness.
Acredito que pra sair é pra cá, né? Fim da parte. Gostei do episódio de hoje, hein? O musical foi muito bem feito, cara. Ficou da hora.
And some say
Gostei demais do musical, ficou show, cara.
was all about me. This performance the dark place was putting on. But I had no control over it. I knew how utterly lost I was. The payphone was ringing again. The mystery caller was back at it. I had to find out more.
Alan Wake? You know who I am?
How the fuck could I?
Whoa! There's that famous temper. Lucky thing I'm not a paparazzi.
You keep jerking me around, refusing to tell me who you are.
You remember? Oh, fuck me. Alan, listen. Tell me, how much do you remember? Did you visit Parliament Tower? Did you find anything there?
Yeah. Alice is in danger. Scratch is reaching out to her, and there's another manuscript. Not initiation, return. I saw the title page. I don't remember writing it.
Return? Oh man, this is what we're after. The Scratch can't have it. Our survival, the survival of the fucking cosmic everything depends on this. Come to me. Ocean View Hotel. I left my room key for you. It's right there on the payphone. Remember, the dark place works in loops and rituals. If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in. We go with the flow of this ocean. Catch you soon, brother.
The Ocean View Hotel. A suspicious invitation to a shady meeting. Right on the money for the hard-boiled genre the whole city was built upon.
Acredito que é esse aqui na nossa frente que a gente tem que chegar lá, né? E aí, galerinha, curtindo a gameplay? Deixa o seu like, o seu comentário, a sua inscrição. Deixa aí nos comentários a experiência de vocês em terem jogado Alan Wake 2, obviamente sem spoilers, que eu não terminei o jogo ainda. E deixa a nota que vocês dão pro game. E desde já agradeço a audiência. Aceita o like, galerinha. Deixa o like aí. E bora para os 600 inscritos. Vamos dar continuidade aqui ao Alan Wake 2. Beleza. Onde é que tá isso? Acho que deve ser esse hotel aqui, né, galera? Cara, o jogo tá bonito, hein? Mesmo nos videogames, tenho que dizer a vocês que o jogo tá bonito. Foi um excelente trabalho da Remedy com esse Alan Wake 2 aqui, cara. Extremamente lindo nos consoles, galera.
The Ocean View Hotel, my destination.
Recordo contra quem o Alan Wake disputou o GOT. Depois eu vou dar uma pesquisada pra ver quem é que tirou o GOT do Alan Wake 2 aqui. Galerinha, curtindo a gameplay, deixa o seu like, o seu comentário, a sua inscrição. Agradeço demais a audiência de vocês. E o seu like vai fortalecer demais o canal, beleza?
Delivered me back to the street. What did the mystery caller said? If the waves keep pushing you away, you just need to find another way in.
Poxa, sair pra fora, é? Encontre o misterioso telefone no hotel Wolfsfels. Ache um jeito de entrar no hotel.
only dream logic to lead me to the hotel, I looked to the neon signs for guidance.
Siga os letreiros de neon, deve ser aqui, ó.
The dark presence is out there. It's hunting me. Its spies are always watching. That's trying to catch me. I think it did more than once. It's stealing from me. Stealing my identity. It wants to be me. Replace me. It's a version of me. Scratch. Mr. Scratch. It's slithering into the story. Once it's in the story, I have to use it to keep the story true.
Eu, hein?
I have to make the story darker now.
Se eu não me engano,
The
galera,
story I was building was fragile, constantly under attack. There was no time to waste. The dark presence was only a step behind me.
se eu não me engano, galera, dá pra gente agora jogar a campanha tanto com o Alan Wake quanto com aquela moça lá do início do game na floresta, né? A gente pode alternar entre os dois para fazer aí duas campanhas diferentes, pelo que eu entendi, né? Mas obviamente que a gente vai jogar aqui com o Alan Wake, né? Que é muito mais interessante e muito mais da hora.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror real. It shades out my mind. Twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral of the darkness. I dive to the bottom to find the answer, the map and the key, the compass, that's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
Some say that it moves for
Cara, o jogo tá muito bonito, cara. A ambientação tá muito foda desse jogo aqui, mano. Caralho, já tô me cagando todo, hein? Só economizar bateria da lanterna. Vamos pra cá. Seguir o... É ali, ó. Ai, que susto, cara.
place in my head for so long. Sometimes I'd forget the pain was there. Like it was the way you were supposed to feel. I was not in a dark place. I was the dark place. The source of it all. The vessel. Me and the writer. We were the same.
This place kept pushing me under, getting into my head, poisoning me with darkness. I had to find a way to escape before it was too late. Too late again.
Quarto 665. Tenso, hein? A gente não sabe se ele tá vivendo um sonho, se é tudo real o que tá acontecendo. Por exemplo, se ele acabou de matar realmente esse policial ou se é uma coisa da cabeça dele. Siga os letreiros de mim, continua seguindo os letreiros, cara. munição. Até procurar. Vai que tem alguma coisa aqui de munição. Não, opa, falei? Sabia. Por isso que é bom explorar, galera, nesse jogo. Por enquanto, tranquilo. Mais munição.
I could see the Ocean View Hotel. I was getting close.
Palavras de lâmpada. Proporciona 10%, 20% de chance de atordoar os inimigos do esquadrão lanterna. Isso aqui é interessante. Boa. ver se vai dar certo agora.
The lights affected where the door led to.
Deixa eu entrar logo nesse hotel aqui, senão vai dar ruim. Puta, a senha. Caralho, a senha. Acho que era 665. Tem alguma coisa aqui, é? Eu já peguei, peguei aqui. Sem relação com a história.
The bar menu caught my eye.
Ah, é conteúdo adicional, vamos ver, vai.
To save a missing loved one. Desperately trying to stay one step ahead of the shadowy government agents hunting her. Agents from the very same agency that took the only person she cares about. On her quest, she is guided by her mysterious alien guardian angel. Her guiding star shows her the way, as it always has. She does not know what strangeness awaits her as she follows its unwavering light to the small town of Springs. Tonight's dreamlike episode, North Star.
no helping it. The universe is much deeper and weirder than people know. My brother and I know. We've seen it. We've seen you. But there are some people, an agency, that doesn't want anyone knowing more than what they see. That's why they took my brother and have been chasing me my whole life. But I can't keep running.
Caralho, joga a mina do Control, cara, que da hora. Conteúdo adicional pra jogar a mina do Control, mano.
Locked up tight. You really think he's in there? Then let's figure out how to get that gate open.
Deu jeito de entrar no parque.
You think something here's important? What, the numbers?
Segunda, dia 3, 61. Terça, dia 4, 58. Quinta... Tá. 61, 58.
Yep, locked. We need the code.
Esse código aqui, não sei, cara. 3 dígitos, 3 dígitos. 104 ou 112? Vamos testar aqui o 104 ou 112. Não é nem 104 nem 112. 116, 138. Caraca, é muito dígito, hein? 141, 153. Caraca, também não é. Um 59, 164. 159, 164. Caralho. Também não é. 172-205. Caraca, também não é, cara. Dois, 38, 243.
I've never been able to track down the government agency that took my brother. Until now. You helped me find this place. Now you'll help me get him back. Right. Hello? Is anybody here? A roasting bar. This place really makes me want a coffee. But I guess that's the point. Why does an amusement park need a welcome center? No tape. Enough time to sit around watching movies anyway.
Na lanterna, né?
window? You think there's something there?
Ma'am! Here! Get inside the light! Oh, they don't like the light. You shouldn't be here. How did you even get inside?
Shit, a cop. Should I lie? I kinda let myself in.
You got more than you bargained for, huh?
What's going on here? What are those shadow people?
Well, that's what I'm here trying to figure out. The government's been putting something in the coffee. Turning people into coffee monsters.
The government? Is this the same government agency that's been chasing me all these years? I'm looking for someone. My brother. Have you seen anybody?
Well, only if you count those monsters. I'm sorry, ma'am. They've been abducting people from Night Springs, too. I'm here to get them back home. But now it's time you left. It's not safe here.
Something in the coffee is doing this? Really?
Took me a while to wrap my head around it, too. At first, I thought... Well, I don't know what I thought. But now it's clear. This is deep state science.
I'm not going anywhere until I find my brother.
I respect that. There's a warehouse just past the park. It's locked up tight, has some fancy government security system, but the intercom is busted. I figure that's where they're keeping our missing folks. There's a spare pistol and flashlight on the bench. I'd feel better if you took them. Those monsters don't do well with light. And whatever you do not drink the coffee.
This should make things easier.
Interessante. Comunicado. Informamos que algumas mudanças acontecerão devido à nova gerência. Com efeito imediato, o configuror deve virar somente à noite. Isso nos permitirá atrair novos clientes. Além disso, todos os funcionários deverão promover nosso novo Blind School contrato. Pessoa desaparecida. Jacob Ferguson. Café Triângulo Negro.
Let's check out that warehouse the sheriff mentioned. You still with me? Good to hear. This must be the warehouse. How do I get inside?
Que louco, mano. Estamos jogando com a mina do contr. Que da hora. Tá ligando os universos, né? Do contr com o Alan Wake, com Quantum Break. A Remedy é foda. E é eu, rapaz.
Hi, I need to get inside.
Please insert passkey.
Sorry, I lost it.
Please insert passkey.
Fucking machine.
Passkey invalid. Can you submit to security questions for authorization?
Sure. What's the question?
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
What kind of question is that?
That is incorrect.
Triangle?
That is incorrect. Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Just let me inside the fucking building.
That is incorrect. Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Coffee?
That is incorrect. Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Coffee?
That is incorrect.
Qual que é a porra da senha agora?
Guess we need to find that orientation video.
okay?
Café Triângulo Negro.
The security system wants some kind of password to get into the warehouse.
So you got it working. I wonder why it wouldn't turn on for me. What did it ask for, exactly?
It asked for the fourth word of the Dark Triangle Coffee mission statement. Any idea what that is?
Of course, it wants you to watch the video. The info you're after is on a videotape, but it is chock full of government brainwashing. I watched a bit of it. It was doing something to me. It's dangerous. You can't watch that tape.
I need that videotape, Sheriff.
Well, this is exactly how they get you. But fine. If you really want it, I hid it in the Ferris wheel, cup number 4. You'll need this key. Don't say I didn't warn you.
A roda gigante tá aqui.
Probably shouldn't drink any strange coffee. Better not.
De novo? Só quero a bendita fita.
movie?
Agora a gente vai ter que ir lá naquele local lá, onde tinha uma televisão. Agora tá fácil. Como é que eu vou sair daqui agora?
Dark Triangle Coffee is a fast-growing company with ambitions to sweep the nation and eventually the globe with our out-of-this-world beverages. Drawn by our coffee's distinctive flavor and our unique beans, people are rushing to join the Dark Triangle movement. The company's mission statement is simple. To drink the truth
There.
is to become
That's what we need.
one.
Password
Our
is
financial
truth.
and spiritual growth
Now
has
we
been
can-
accelerating at speeds previously unknown
what
to
is-
humanity.
Something is...
Soon everyone will become dark.
Something... in my head. Please, you're You stopped it. That was awful. Like a voice screaming in my head. But we got what we needed. The fourth word of the mission statement. Truth. Let's get back to that warehouse. That video was doing something to me. If you hadn't been there, what would have happened? What is this agency trying to do here? Control people? But why? What's their plan? What if my brother has already been... No. I didn't come all this way to lose him now.
Acho que agora vai, hein?
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Truth.
That is correct. Further verification required. Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for Dark Triangle Coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
Mentira.
200.
That is incorrect. Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for Dark Triangle Coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
180?
That is incorrect.
Caralho, mano.
Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for Dark Triangle Coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
I'm not a fucking barista.
That is incorrect.
Vou tá lá no cara, quer ver?
I bet I can find the temperature I need at that roasting bar. The optimal roasting temperature. You don't happen to know, do you? Didn't think so. I've loitered in enough coffee shops to recognize a roasting machine. Let's check this out.
Ângulos do triângulo e números primos. 1 mais 2 mais 1.
The temperature is more than the sum of our triangle. What does that mean? This is like being back in school.
O primeiro dígito da nossa temperatura da torre ideal é a metade do segundo. O terceiro dígito é o menos do terceiro.
So the temperature is less than 500. That doesn't seem right.
Dois, quatro, três.
I guess they only hire mathematicians here.
E agora, cara? O café triângulo negro tem uma temperatura de torre ideal que é maior do que a soma do nosso triângulo. O primeiro dígito da nossa temperatura da torre ideal é a metade do segundo. E o terceiro dígito é uma menos que o anterior. A temperatura da torre ideal para café triângulo negro fica abaixo de 500. Tá, deixa eu ver. Pera aí, deixa eu ver o negócio.
Yes.
Ei, caralho.
That did it. 487. Who knew geometry would actually come in handy?
Volte ao procure seu irmão.
487.
That is correct. Further verification required.
Oh, come on!
Try the coffee.
I don't want to drink your damn coffee.
Try the coffee.
Try the coffee.
Try.
That's gonna be a problem. But I can't stop. I tried the coffee.
You are not coffee. Try the coffee.
Worth a shot.
Depois eu vejo isso. Será que é aqui?
Here goes nothing. I'm trusting you. Huh. That wasn't so... Shit. There is definitely something wrong with this coffee. I knew I could count on you. That fucking door better open now. Sheriff? I heard gunshots.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I was looking for you when one of those things jumped me. Got a little bit of coffee in my mouth, but I spit it out. Should be fine. But listen, I figured something out.
What did you figure out? Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, it's nothing. Those government bastards will never get me. But it's not just the government. There's something else here. I don't know what it is, but it's... You need to get your brother and get out of here as soon as you can. Promise me.
Yeah. I promise, Sheriff.
Good. That's good. I'm just gonna catch my breath here a minute.
Será que agora a gente vai entrar sem surpresas?
Try the coffee.
I tried the coffee. One of us is.
The percolation!
What the fuck are those things?
No, I'm not!
Caralho, até que enfim, mano.
I brought you a coffee. Take it. Don't be weird.
Sheriff? Sheriff, how'd you get in here?
Coffee time is family time. It's the best part of the day.
Hey, snap out of it!
Coffee solves all your problems. It lowers heart disease and leads to higher life expectancy.
Fuck. I'm so sorry, Sheriff. This is a nightmare. I need to find my brother. He has to be okay. What the hell? Have you ever seen anything like this?
Caralho, eles são irmãos?
A conspiracy within a conspiracy.
Por essa eu não esperava.
How can one expose a lie when the truth exists beyond our wildest imagination?
São
Who can ever
irmãos?
truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Então, Night Springs aí, mais uma DLC do Alan Wake 2 zerada no canal, né? Concluída, né? Você é o café.
Space invader, looking cute in a human suit. Secret agents, with the down race they shoot. Psychic powers.
Tá aí, galera. Então, mais uma DLC zerada aí na campanha já do Wake 2. Espero que vocês tenham curtido o episódio de hoje. Se curtiu, deixa o seu like, seu comentário, sua inscrição, que é muito importante pro canal. A gente encerra mais um episódio de Alan Wake 2.